All right, guys, another exciting night of NBA basketball. Charlotte Hornets taking on the Detroit Pistons on a Saturday night in the Motor City, December 20th, 2025. Hopefully, you guys are having a fantastic night. We are live going to be doing my own original play-by-play commentary and reaction to this live stream, man. What is going on? Hopefully, you guys are all doing fantastic. What's going on, boy? How you doing? Welcome to the party. So yeah, we're going to have some fun, guys. Welcome to the stream, and we're going to get things rocking and rolling here. Charlotte Hornets win the tip-off here. Tip-off is controlled by LaMelo Ball on the right wing here. Try to lob it up top for Miles Bridges. Loses it out of control. Rebounded by Tobias Harris, and the Pistons have it back the other way. Tobias Harris drives inside, dishes it, kicks it back out to Duncan Robinson for three. Way off the mark at the side of the backboard. Rebounded by Miles Bridges. Kicks it off to LaMelo Ball on the right wing for three. In. Count the bucket for LaMelo Ball. A three from the right wing, and the Hornets strike first. 3-0 lead to start this basketball game. 11:20 left to play in the first quarter. Cade is rocking a headband tonight. I like it. Dishing it inside Tobias Harris, who is blocked. Rebounded, though, by Ausar Thompson. Kicks it back outside to Cade. Fires it around Duncan Robinson. Thought about a three. Dished it around to Tobias from the right wing for three. No good. Boarded by Knuppel. Kicks it across court to LaMelo Ball, who's guarded by Cade. And Cade actually picks up a foul against LaMelo Ball. It's going to stay here with the Charlotte Hornets. Appreciate you guys all tuning into the stream. Welcome. Hit the like button, guys. Subscribe if you guys are new. Follow the show if you guys are new, man. Appreciate you guys all tuning into the stream tonight. And yeah, God is great. Looking forward to the rest of the stream tonight, and we're going to have some fun, man. Kalkbrenner with the inbound pass. Kicks it off to LaMelo Ball at the top of the key for three. Deep shot for LaMelo Ball, and he's on the board 2 for 2. 6-0 lead, and the Hornets take a big lead to start this first quarter. Ausar Thompson back the other way, working against Miles Bridges. Ausar working inside, right-handed layup is no good, but he's going to get fouled in the air, and Ausar Thompson is going to be going to the free throw line to try and knock down a couple of free throws here for you guys. Appreciate you guys all tuning into the show. Hopefully you guys are all doing fantastic. Welcome to the party, folks. Hornets 6, Pistons 0. Ausar Thompson at the free throw line here to try to make this the Pistons' first points of the game. He knocks down the first free throw. 6-1 ball game here. Charles Lee, his second season as the Charlotte Hornets head coach. 28-81. He's having a rough 2 seasons to start his coaching career with the Hornets. So looking to try and turn that around. Ausar Thompson's second free throw on the way is up and in. The Pistons are on the board. 6-2 basketball game as the Hornets come back down the floor. LaMelo Ball looking to push it for the Charlotte Hornets. LaMelo kicks it back inside to Kalkbrenner, dishes it back outside, finds LaMelo again for three at the top of the key again. No good. Boarded by Ausar Thompson. Ausar looking to push it, going coast to coast. Working inside, left-handed layup is no good. It's going to be blocked for a goaltend by Brandon Miller. So it's going to be a basket for Ausar Thompson. 6-4 basketball game. Appreciate you guys all tuning into the stream. Hopefully you guys are all having a fantastic night. Welcome to the show, folks. We are ready to rock and roll, man. Brandon Miller with the basketball working the other way. Dishes it inside to Kalkbrenner, who dishes it back outside to Miles at the top of the key. Miles working on Cade Cunningham. Miles' right-handed floater is no good. Boarded by Cade, and the Pistons have it back the other way. Cade with the basketball working inside. Thought about a mid-range jump shot. Kicks it back outside to himself, though, at the top of the key to reset the offense. Cade nearly had stolen away. Kicks it back outside to Ausar Thompson trying to set up the offense here. Ausar, mid-range jump shot off the glass, no good. Boarded by the Hornets, and they're looking to push it up here. Knuppel working inside, slams it home for the Charlotte Hornets. 8-4 basketball game. He's having himself a pretty solid season for the Hornets, and the Pistons have to take their first timeout of the game here as they go down by 4 early on in the first quarter, man. Again, Hornets, they have some players on their team, man. Knuppel's having a fantastic rookie season. He was the number 4 overall draft pick out of Duke University. He's kind of grooving his way into this offense. Again, LaMelo Ball, Miles Bridges, Brandon Miller. They've got some guys on their team that can actually play. The record says otherwise, but they're starting to get fully healthy back now, and there's a team the Hornets are one of those teams where you don't really want to mess with, because they can definitely score some points in any given situation, and you got to be on the lookout for that as well. So we got a commercial break coming up for you guys here. Appreciate you guys all tuning in. Hopefully you guys are all having a fantastic night. And yeah, we're going to have some fun, guys. Welcome to the show. Hopefully you guys are all doing amazing. Hornets 8, Pistons 4. Asar Thompson has the 4 points for the Pistons tonight. He's got a bucket plus a couple of free throws. LaMelo Ball is 2 for 2 from the 3-point line. And then Knuppel just hit that basket to go to the first timeout of the evening tonight. But if you guys are new to the stream, like I said, hit the like button, subscribe. Hopefully you guys are having a fantastic night. So the Pistons are on a West Coast road trip starting next week before Christmas. They play the Blazers on the road Monday night. That game tips off at 10 p.m. Eastern. I'm going to try my best to get home before the second quarter starts. So I'm on a bowling league Monday and Tuesday nights. So the Pistons play the Trailblazers on the road in Portland Monday night. And then Tuesday, they go to Sacramento to face the Kings. Similar situation. They play at 10 p.m. Eastern Tuesday night. Again, I'm going to be rushing home from my bowling league to cover that game for you guys Tuesday night as well. So Monday and Tuesday, next 2 Pistons games. Then we got Christmas. Obviously, happy holidays, Merry Christmas. Jesus is the reason for the season. And then we're back on the road to take on the Jazz the following Friday after Christmas. So pretty fantastic. You think the first quarter can go over 57? We shall see. What's going on, Chris? How you doing? Appreciate you stopping in, buddy. What's going on, Chris? But yeah, I've been doing this Pistons thing for about, I think this is my 10th or 11th game I've been doing this now this year. And the Pistons, like I said, they're having one of their best starts ever to their season. They're the number 1 team in the Eastern Conference right now. And we struggled last time against the Dallas Mavericks. We had that heartbreaking overtime loss. But definitely something to keep an eye out as well moving down the stretch here. But yeah, like I said, appreciate you guys all stopping and come back from commercial break here, and we're going to see if the Pistons can turn it around once again. But yeah, good stuff, man. Appreciate you guys all tuning in. Yeah, like I said, we got the Blazers, and then we got the Kings, and then the Jazz right after it next week. So we're going to be breaking down all 3 of those games for you guys once again. So back from commercial break here. Cade with the basketball. Jalen Duren sets the screen for Cade. Cade rolls off of it, works inside. Mid-range jump shot is blocked by LaMelo Ball. Miles Bridges has it back the other way, kicks it off to Brandon Miller for the right-handed layup. It is no good. It's going to be Hornets basketball staying here on the floor. What's up, PA? How you doing, buddy? Good to see you. PA is in the house. What's going on, PA? How you doing, my friend? So LaMelo Ball looking to inbound this pass here. Still an 8-4 basketball game. 9 minutes left to play in the first quarter. LaMelo Ball working on Asar Thompson on the left wing. Goes to his right, kicks it back out to Miller from the left wing for 3. In and out, no good. Duncan Robinson with the rebound. Asar Thompson gets it back here, coming back the other way. Asar Thompson working on LaMelo. Asar. Left-handed layup is no good. Put back up and in, though, by Jalen Duren. 8-6 basketball game. Jalen Duren slams it home. Miles Bridges from the corner for 3. Hits it to go. Huge shot for Miles Bridges coming back down the stretch. 11-6 basketball game. Shout out Miles Bridges, Spartan Dog. Cade Cunningham kicks it back outside to Tobias Harris. Tobias working inside to Jalen Duren. Duren, reverse layup is no good. Put back up and in, though, by Tobias Harris. Kind of an awkward putback layup, but he does get it to go. 11-8 football game. And the Pistons have something going on here. LaMelo Ball going coast to coast. Tough right-handed layup. He gets it to fall. 13-8 basketball game. 8 minutes left to play in the first quarter. Cade Cunningham with the basketball. Jalen Duren tries to set the screen. He's looking to go post-up mode on Knuppel. Double teamed by Brandon Miller on the right wing. Cade thought about a mid-range J, gets it back inside of Jalen Duren for the right-handed hook shot. It falls 13-10 basketball game. 7:52 left to play in the first quarter. Miles Bridges kicks it outside to LaMelo from the corner for 3. No good. It is kind of a scrappy tie-up. It's going to be a jump ball between Cade and Kalkbrenner for the Hornets, and it's going to stay here, and it looks like Kalkbrenner is going to win this tip-off. He's about, 6 inches taller than Cade is. But we'll see. You never know. 7:43 left to play in the first quarter. Appreciate you guys all tuning into the show. If it's your first time here, guys, like I said, hit the like button, subscribe. Welcome to the party. Good to have all of you guys on the stream tonight, man. So Brandon Miller checks out of this game to take a breather here. Hornets with a substitution. Kalkbrenner is 7'1", Cade is 6'6". So yeah, he's got a good 6-7 inches on Cade. Kalkbrenner easily wins the tip-off, kicks it back out to Knuppel for 3. No good, boarded by Jalen Duren. And the Pistons have numbers coming back the other way. Cade with the basketball at the top of the key. Kicks it back outside to Asar. Asar working inside for Duren for the slam. Jalen Duren puts it in. 13-12 basketball game. Knuppel with the basketball. Kicks it back outside to Brandon Miller, who's guarded by Asar Thompson. LaMelo trying to set up the offense. Kicks it across corner pass for 3. Hits it to go. Huge hoop for the Charlotte Hornets. That is Green who knocked that down for the Hornets. And the Pistons looking to answer back the other way here. 7 minutes left to play in the first quarter. What's up, Jimmy? Cade with the basketball. Mid-range turnaround jump shot is good. Cade Parker Cunningham, smooth operator. 16-14 basketball game. 6:50 left to play in the first quarter. LaMelo guarded by Duncan Robinson on the other end. Kicks it back inside to Miles Bridges, who's looking to post up on Duncan. Cross-court pass to Green. Green looks inside, kicks it back outside, all the way around, finds it again, thought about a corner 3, puts up a shot. They're going to say it was a foul on the floor, though, by Duncan Robinson before the 3 went off here, so it's going to stay with the Charlotte Hornets. 16-14 basketball game. Appreciate you guys all tuning in. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas. Appreciate you guys all stopping in. Like the live stream, guys. Subscribe. Like I said, the Pistons have a West Coast road trip next week starting Monday. They go to Portland, then they have Sacramento, and then they have a couple days off, and then they play the Jazz on Friday. I'll be breaking down all of those games for you guys next week. Miles Bridges on the mid-range J, no good. It's going to be boarded by Jalen Duren. Duren back the other way for the Pistons. Nearly had it stolen away here. Kicks it back all the way around to Jaden Ivey with the basketball. Ivey working inside, kicks it back outside to Cade. Cade driving inside, right-handed layup is good. Tough shot from Cade Cunningham. 16-16 basketball game. It's a tie game with 6:08 left to play in the first quarter. LaMelo Ball with the basketball, working on Asar Thompson at the top of the key. LaMelo puts up a shot. It is good, but it's going to be a foul on the floor on Asar Thompson before the shot goes off. So it's going to stay here with the Hornets. Hopefully you guys are having a fantastic night. Like the live stream, guys. Subscribe if you guys are new. Appreciate you guys all stopping in. PA saying there's 4 days, 4 hours left until Christmas. Heck to the yes. All right, the Hornets right now, they have Knuppel, Bridges, Kalkbrenner, Green, and Mann on the floor for the Hornets. Pistons are rolling with Cade, Tobias, Duren, Ivey, and Karis LeVert on the floor right now for the Detroit Pistons. Again, the Hornets, though, one of those teams where, again, you kind of have to watch your backs because when they get hot, like LaMelo starts playing his A game, Brandon Miller starts shooting some threes, Miles Bridges can play occasionally every now and then as well. You got to keep an eye out. Knuppel from the left wing for 3. Hits it to go. Huge hoop for Knuppel. 19-16 basketball game. 5:45 left to play in the first quarter. Cade with the basketball. Drives to his right. Right-handed layup is good. Tough shot from Cade Cunningham. 19-18 basketball game. Hornets come back the other way with it. Mann with the basketball working on Cade. Dishes it off to Knuppel on the left wing. Knuppel drives baseline, kicks it across court, ends up in Miles Bridges' hands from the top of the key for 3. No good, boarded by Jalen Duren, and the Pistons have numbers coming back the other way. Cade working inside Tobias Harris. Tobias gets fouled underneath, and Tobias Harris is going to go to the free throw line to try and knock down a couple of free throws for the Stones. Hornets 19. Pistons 18. Like and subscribe if you guys are new. Appreciate you guys all tuning in. Pistons actually play the Miami Heat to kick off the 2026 year at home at Little Caesars Arena. Looking forward to that game as well. It should be a good one. 19-19 basketball game. Tobias Harris knocks down the first free throw. I'm dealing with a little bit of a cold right now, guys, so if I sound a little bit nasally, I do apologize. Tobias Harris at the free throw line. Second free throw on the way. It is up and in. 20-19 basketball game, and the Hornets are looking to push it back the other way. Mann with the basketball, trying to find the open man here. Kicks it off to Knuppel. Knuppel crosses it inside to Diabate, and he puts up a shot. It is no good, though. It's going to stay here on the floor, though, for the Pistons. So Diabate originally put up a shot. I believe they might actually say this is a shooting foul. Refs are kind of figuring it out here to whether this is a shooting foul or if it's on the floor. I think it's going to be on the floor for the Hornets. Isaiah Stewart checks into the game for the Detroit Pistons. He takes out Tobias Harris. 5:04 left to play in the first quarter. Hopefully you guys are having a fantastic night. Appreciate you guys all tuning in. Welcome to the show, folks. Diabate at the top of the key working on Jalen Duren. Diabate kicks it around to Man working on Jaden Ivey. Puts up a shot. It is no good. It is boarded by Cade, and the Pistons have numbers. Jaden Ivey looking to push it for the fast break. Ivey puts up a shot. Count the bucket and the foul. Jaden Ivey going coast to coast. Falls down on his back. Puts up a right-handed floater. It counts with the foul, and Jaden Ivey's going to go to the free throw line to try and complete the old-fashioned three-point play. Javonte Green is happy on the Pistons bench right now. He's fired up. Ivey looking to get back into his regular midseason form, coming off of last year where he had that scary injury. Looking to get him back at 100% full health. He's been playing well the past couple games, though. 23-19 basketball game. Ivey knocks it down, man. 23-19. Monsters, Inc. reference. Knuppel with the basketball, kicks it around to Diabate. Diabate gives it right back to Knuppel, who's working on Cade. Kicks it back inside to Man. Thought about a three on the corner. Nearly had stolen away. Cade picks his pocket. Cade Cunningham for the slam all the way the other way. Cade with the swipe, steal, and the slam. And the Hornets have to take a timeout here. Fans are on their feet at Little Caesars Arena. Cade is having himself a great first quarter. What's going on? Kaiser, what's going on? Appreciate you stopping in. Arcade Claus says, Sabres won in a shootout, 5-game win streak secured. Very nicely done. So Cade's having himself a pretty solid first quarter. He's got 8 points, 2 boards, 2 assists. Jalen Duren's got 6 points, 3 rebounds so far in the first quarter. Tobias Harris and Asar Thompson both have 4 apiece. Knuppel's got 5 points. LaMelo's got 6, or he's got 8, excuse me. So we're looking to keep this grooving here for the Pistons down the stretch here. Pistons kind of fell behind here to start this game, and then they kind of take a 6-point lead here as we head into commercial break, looking to see what the Pistons can put up as we go on into the second half of this first quarter here. There's a football game going on right now. Chris Rodriguez just scored for the Washington Commanders. There's a couple of huge games for the NFL tonight. Well, the big one is Bears and Packers. That's the NFC North showdown. That basically controls the NFC North as well. So that's a big game the Lions are going to be looking at as well. Because, again, they need the Chicago Bears to lose to have any chance to make the playoffs. Or they somehow need the 49ers or Green Bay to collapse. So that's something to keep an eye out for the Detroit Lions down the stretch. If you have any Charlotte Hornets fans in here, Pistons fans in here, appreciate you guys all tuning in. We're in a commercial break right now. Pistons looking good, trying to keep this momentum going to end the first quarter coming up here soon. About 5 minutes left to play in the first. All right. Hopefully you guys are having a great Saturday. Appreciate you stopping in. Like I said, if you have any holiday plans, let me know in the chat. Usually we just kind of hang out, family hosts every year, Christmas dinner at our house. Lions actually play on Christmas this year. They play the Vikings this Thursday on Christmas. So looking forward to seeing how that pans out as well. But yeah, Pistons, like I said, you know, it's crazy to think that the Pistons are the best team in Detroit right now. I think you'd kind of say it's Pistons 1. I would put the Tigers at 2, the Lions 3, and the Red Wings 4 right now in terms of success. In terms of like getting into the playoffs, overall season success. Starting to look at some factors here down the stretch as we move into the second half of the season coming up here starting next year. So looking forward to it, man. All right, coming back from commercial break here. Pistons have a 6-point lead as we move on into the second half of this first quarter. Hornets with the basketball. Mann kicks it outside to Knuppel at the top of the key, who has it stolen away by Caris LeVert. LeVert working inside, and he loses it right back. He steals it, and he turns it over immediately. So the Hornets regain possession here. Mann with the basketball. Mann kicks it back outside to Miles Bridges, who checks back into the game for the Hornets. Miles at the top of the key working on Jalen Duren. Kicks it back out to Knuppel, top of the key for three. Hits it to go. Huge shot for Knuppel. 25-22 basketball game. Jaden Ivey at the top of the key working on Mann. Kicks it back outside to Jalen Duren. Duren with the basketball, gets it around to Cade. Cade. It looks like there's going to be a foul on the floor. I believe an offensive foul called on the Pistons. It might be a moving screen called on Jalen Duren, so it's going to be a turnover for the Pistons. Hornets are going to get some fresh bodies in here for the Hornets. They got a bunch of substitutions coming in. You're looking at James Salon or Saluan. Forgive me, I can't pronounce his last name. Saluan. If there's a Hornets fan in here, let me know. Diabate, Mann, and Miller. So Mann at the top of the key. Kicks it off to Diabate. Swings it around inside for the right-handed layup. Is no good. Boarded by Cade. Cade with the basketball back the other way. Cade with the basketball. Working inside. Kicks it inside to Isaiah Stewart. Isaiah Stewart looking to post up. Left-handed hook shot is no good. It's going to be rebounded by the Hornets, and Mann has possession here. It's going to be a blocking foul called on Ron Holland, though. He was trying to stop the fast break. It's going to be a blocking foul called, though, on Ron Holland. That's his first foul of the game, working on Terrence Mann. So that's going to be a turnover for the Charlotte Hornets. Still a three-point basketball game. Look into the show. Appreciate you stopping in. The game is starting right now, Kaiser. Yeah, we got 5 minutes left to play in the first quarter. Good deal. All right. Ron Holland picks up his first foul. Hornets are in the bonus, so Terrence Mann is at the free throw line. He does miss the first free throw, so it's still a 25-22 game here. Mann at the free throw line, looking to make something happen for the Charlotte Hornets. 3:09 left to play in the first half. Pistons have a 3-point lead. The Charlotte Hornets are in the bonus. Mann at the free throw line. Trey Mann averaging 9 points a game this year for the Hornets. Knocks down the second free throw, 25-23. Jaden Ivey with the basketball. Looking to push it here for the Pistons. Duncan Robinson kicks it off to Isaiah Stewart. Swings it around to Caris LeVert at the top of the key. LeVert, mid-range jump shot is no good, but he does get fouled in the air. And LeVert is going to go to the free throw line here. 25-23 basketball game. LeVert looking to add some more fuel to the fire. They're going to call a foul on Brandon Miller. So LeVert, he's averaging 9 points, 3 assists a game. He's shooting about 46% from the field so far this season for the Detroit Pistons. Hits the first free throw, 26-23 basketball game. So Pistons are going to get some other substitutions in here. JB Bickerstaff is going to put in. He's going to take out Jaden Ivey. We got Duncan Robinson, Asar, Caris LeVert, Isaiah Stewart, and Ron Holland on the floor right now. LeVert knocks down the second free throw, 27-23 basketball game. Mann with the basketball at the top of the key, working on Ron Holland. Mann looking to set up the offense. Dishes it outside to Brandon Miller at the top of the key, who's working on Isaiah Stewart. Brandon Miller drives to his left. Thought about a shot. Nearly stolen away by the Pistons. Going to be off of the Hornets, though. Off of Brandon Miller. It's going to stay with the Pistons here, and the Pistons are going to get it back down the other way. Asar Thompson leading the point. Coming back down the floor here. 2:25 left to play in the first quarter. Asar Thompson kicks it off to Duncan Robinson from the left wing for three. In and out. Duncan Robinson cannot buy a shot. He's really struggled the past couple games. Mann with the basketball at the top of the key for the Hornets. Mann drives to his left, right-handed floater. It is off the mark, boarded by Caris LeVert. Pistons have numbers back the other way. LeVert working on Trey Mann. LeVert trying to set up the offense, and then he throws it away. He tried to get Isaiah Stewart, but he was on the same page as him, and he kind of throws it over his head. And it's a turnover from Caris LeVert, so the Hornets get it back here. Man with the basketball. Kicks it around to Diabate at the top of the key, who's working on Isaiah Stewart. Diabate dishes it back off to Man. Man looking to set up the offense here. Swings it around to Miller. Miller is stolen away, though, by Ron Holland. Pistons get it back here, back the other way. Beef Stew at the top of the key for three. No good. Boarded by Brandon Miller. And the Hornets have numbers back the other way. 1:25 left to play in the first quarter. Brandon Miller from the top of the key for three. Hits it to go. They are going to wave off the shot, though. They're saying there's a foul on the floor. Or actually, they're going to count the shot. My bad. They're going to count the three. There's a foul in the act of shooting, though. So they're going to add on an extra free throw from Isaiah Stewart. So a free throw attempt coming up here for Diabate. He knocks it in. It's a tie basketball game. 27-27 here. 1:20 left to play into the first quarter. Ron Holland looking to push it here for the Detroit Pistons. Working on Brandon Miller. Asar Thompson goes at the Hornets. It's going to be a foul called, though, on the Hornets. And Asar Thompson is going to go to the free throw line and try and knock down these free throws. Appreciate you guys all tuning in. Like and subscribe if you guys are new, guys. Hornets 27, Pistons 27. Asar Thompson at the top of the free throw line here, trying to take the lead for the Pistons. First free throw on the way. It is up and in. 28-27 basketball game. If you guys are new to the stream, like I said, hit the like button, subscribe. I'm your host, Carson. We're a diehard Pistons fan since 2004. Saw the 04 going to work team Pistons. You know, learned about the bad boys after I was born, the 89-90 team. Pistons are having a good season so far this year. Asar misses the second free throw. It is boarded by the Hornets. Looks like there's some extracurricular activity going on here after the free throw was over with. Looks like they might call a foul here on Ron Holland, possibly over the back against Diabate. No, they're actually going to say it was on the Hornets. So Isaiah Stewart is going to go to the free throw line here. So his first free throw on the way is up and in. Kind of a weird sequence of events right there. Asar missed the second free throw. Pistons go to rebound it. And it looks like the Hornets fouled Isaiah Stewart underneath the basket as he was trying to grab the board. So Isaiah Stewart's at the free throw line here. Knocks down both free throws. 30-27 basketball game. Cade watching alongside on the bench for his teammates here. 1:05 left to play in the first quarter. Diabate at the top of the key. Kicks it off to Brandon Miller. Miller working inside for a right-handed floater. It is no good. Boarded by Ron Holland. The Pistons have numbers back the other way. Ron Holland going coast to coast. Turns it over, though, stolen away by Man. Man with the basketball, looking to slow down the tempo here for the Charlotte Hornets. Man on the right wing. Kicks it across court for three. Off the mark here. Boarded by Isaiah Stewart, and the Pistons have numbers back the other way. Isaiah Stewart, cross-court pass to Asar Thompson. Kicks it around Duncan Robinson from the corner. Thought about a three. Step back three. Now he takes a three over the Hornets, and he knocks it down. There's Duncan Robinson. I believe that's his first made three in the last two games here. Pistons 33, Hornets 27. Huge three for Duncan Robinson down the stretch. So Man with the basketball. There's 10 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Looking for the last shot here. Man working on Ron Holland. Man switches off to Duncan Robinson. Man with the basketball looking to dance on Duncan. Right-handed layup. It is no good. Wow, that is really close. I believe it's no good, though. I think he did get the shot off. It was off, and Brandon Miller tried to slam it home, but it was after the shot clock expired. So it's still going to be a 33-27 basketball game as we head into the second quarter. Josh Jacobs, he's suiting up for the Packers. That's big for the Packers, looking to get him back. Pistons 33, Hornets 27. Commercial break underway. Appreciate you guys all stopping in, guys. Like and subscribe. If you guys are new, hit the follow button. Appreciate you guys all tuning in. Hopefully you guys are having a fantastic Saturday. give you guys some stats for you guys as we head into the second quarter. Pistons right now have a 6-point lead over the Hornets. Hornets are 9-18 on the season. Detroit is 21-6. They're having one of their best starts ever to a season. Cade leading the way for the Pistons. He's got 8 points, 3 boards. Bunch of Pistons have scored tonight. Harris has 4. Duncan's got 3. Duran's got 6. Cade 8. Asar with 5. Beef Stew with 2 points. Both those come from a free throw. LeVert's got a bucket. Ivy's got a 3-point play that he had with the N1 earlier in the first quarter. Not shooting the ball particularly well right now from the 3-point line. They're 20% from the 3-point line. About 50% from the field right now. So, I mean, it's one of those things where the Pistons have got to get better at from the 3-point line. And again, we're still trying to figure out who is our legit second scorer aside from Cade. Right now, it's a combination between like Tobias Harris and Jalen Duren right now. We're hoping it is Jaden Ivey right now. But again, he just hasn't really gotten back fully to 100% strength yet. And again, we're kind of using him off the bench right now, where last season he was a starter for the Pistons alongside Cade. So again, it's good to see Ivey, though, getting his feet, underneath him again. And again, it's going to take time to fully start to see him kind of come climbing back into his role. But we're having a good time, though. What's going on, David? How you doing? Appreciate you stopping in. Pistons 33, Hornets 27. End of the first quarter here. Coming up here for the Pistons. Hopefully you guys are all doing fantastic. Welcome to the show, folks. Like I said, if this is your first time here, hit the follow button. Welcome to the party. There's about a 20 to 30 second delay, guys, and all depends on how fast your internet and reception can handle it based on the satellite dish where your cable provider's coming from. I'm on FanDuel Sports Network right now. That's where I'm getting my feed right now, and sometimes it's not bad, but I've noticed that a lot of box scores are faster than the actual broadcast, which is kind of strange. Usually it's the opposite. Javonte Green, top of the key for 3. No good, boarded by the Hornets. What's going on? Ja, how you doing? Appreciate you stopping in. Yes, Pistons fan for sure. What's going on, J.A.? Boarded by Ron Holland. 3 is no good for the Hornets. Pistons back the other way. Cade with the basketball. Swings it around to Ron Holland. It's going to be a foul called, though, away from the basketball. An offensive foul called, I believe, on Isaiah Stewart. So it's a turnover for the Pistons, and the Hornets get it back the other way. Hornets right now have LaMelo, Brandon Miller, Kalkbrenner, James, and Saloon for the Hornets. Pistons have Cade, Duncan, Stu, Holland, and Javonte Green. Kalkbrenner with the basketball, nearly stolen away by Duncan Robinson. It's going to stay here, though, with the Charlotte Hornets. 11:18 left to play in the second quarter. Looks like LaMelo is dealing with some kind of sort of a wrist injury. He's still playing through it, though. But he was kind of shaking his wrist earlier before this inbound pass. So LaMelo with the basketball, working on Javonte Green. It's going to be boarded, though, by the Hornets. It's going to be a shot clock violation, though. Good defense from the Detroit Pistons, and the Pistons are looking to come back the other way with it. What's going on, Ethan? How you doing, buddy? Appreciate you stopping in, Ethan. 11:05 left to play in the second quarter. Cade with the basketball. Kicks it outside to Isaiah Stewart at the top of the key. Trying to fade Cade on the post. Cade going to work on the Hornets. On the right block. Cade looking to post up here. Turnaround jump shot. It is no good, off the mark. It is going to be out of bounds, though, on the Hornets. It's going to stay here with the Detroit Pistons. Oh, sorry. Forgot to turn this commercial break off. All right. So Saloon got caught with the foot on the out-of-bounds line. Duncan looking to inbound here. Javonte Green swings it around to Cade. Cade with the basketball. It's going to be another a defensive foul called on the Hornets. I believe on LaMelo Ball for a push-off. So it's going to stay here with the Pistons. Appreciate you guys all stopping in, guys. Welcome to the show. 10:41 left to play in the second quarter. Pistons have a 6-point lead over the Charlotte Hornets. Karen just told me to shut up in the chat. Welcome, Karen. I appreciate you stopping in. Cade with the basketball. Turnaround jump shot is no good. It's going to stay here, though, with the Pistons. off of the Hornets. That is ironic. That's hysterical. Pistons 33, Hornets 27. About 10:30 left to play in the second quarter. Cade feeds it around to Isaiah Stewart at the top of the key. Kicks it back outside Duncan Robinson from the top of the key for three. No good. It is boarded by Kalkbrenner and the Hornets, and it's going to be Hornets basketball back the other way. James with the basketball. Kicks it around to Brandon Miller. Miller looking to set up the offense here, going to work on Duncan Robinson. It's going to be a foul called, though, on Duncan Robinson. He can't believe it. He looked like he set his feet, but it looks like he got his body in front of him. Duncan Robinson, the past couple games, he has gotten himself in early foul trouble, so it's something to kind of monitor for the Pistons. Not really too concerned about it, but again, we need his three-point shooting on the floor at all times, and when you get in foul trouble early, there isn't really a legit three-point shooter after Duncan that the Pistons can really go to. I mean, there's obviously Cade. Ivy can shoot it occasionally, but after that, you know, it's kind of very slim pickings at the three-point line after that. Miller knocks down both free throws, though, so the Pistons go up by 4. Cade looking to push it here for the Pistons back the other way. In the second quarter, Cade kicks it back inside to Isaiah Stewart. Right-handed layup is blocked by Kalkbrenner, and the Hornets are looking to push it here with 10 minutes left to play in the second quarter. LaMelo Ball working on Cade on the right wing. LaMelo, step back three from the corner. It is off the mark, no good. Boarded by Isaiah Stewart. Javonte Green gets it, dishes it off to Cade. Cade looking to drive. Left-handed layup is good. Tough shot from Cade Cunningham. Had to adjust himself in midair. Left-handed layup is good. Hornets kick it outside to Brandon Miller. Thought about a three. Swings it around to James for three. Top of the key. No good. Boarded by Cade. And the Pistons have it back the other way. 9:20 left to play in the second quarter. Cade with the basketball. Working on James on the right wing. Right-handed floater. It is no good, but he does get fouled in the act of shooting. And Cade is going to go to the free throw line and try and knock down some free throws. Appreciate you guys all tuning into the stream, guys. Like and subscribe. Hopefully you guys are all doing fantastic. Let me know who's here in the chat. If you guys are a Pistons fan, Hornets fan, NBA fan in general, welcome to the show. Yeah, people are there at LCA for sure. Yeah, they had the Michigan State-Oakland game there earlier today, so that was cool to see. Go Spartans. 36-29, Pistons take a 7-point lead. Cade knocks down the first free throw. Duncan Robinson checks out of the game. Tobias Harris replaces him. What's going on, EJ? How you doing, bro? Pistons need to win by 7. I didn't really check the spread before the tip-off started. I know the Pistons were favored, though. Cade with the basketball at the top of the key. Second free throw on the way. It is up and in. Pistons take an 8-point lead with 9 minutes left to play in the second quarter. LaMelo Ball working on Ron Holland at the top of the key. LaMelo on the right wing here. Kicks it around to Knuppel. Knuppel from the corner for three. Hits it to go. Knuppel, man, he has been on a tear for the Charlotte Hornets this season. One of their best three-point shooters, if not their best three-point shooter they've had. He's had a terrific rookie start to his career for the Hornets. Number 4 overall draft pick out of Duke University. Cade, spot up three is no good. Off the mark, boarded by Knuppel. Hornets looking to push it back the other way. Knuppel working on Tobias Harris. Knuppel kicks it back outside to Brandon Miller. Brandon Miller, left-handed layup is good. And the Hornets have a 3-point deficit now. Cade with the basketball. Kicks it out to Tobias Harris, who's working on Brandon Miller. Tobias on the left wing, looking to post up Brandon Miller. Tobias kicks it out. It's going to be stolen away, though, by LaMelo Ball. Swings it inside here to Miles Bridges. He loses it. Cade comes up with it for a steal. Cade looking to cross-court pass to Tobias. Tobias working inside Javonte Green to Beef Stew. And Beef Stew gets fouled. And Isaiah Stewart is going to go to the free throw line. What a sequence of events that was. Cade stole it. Gets it back. Finds Isaiah Stewart all the way down the court. And Isaiah Stewart's at the free throw line trying to knock down these free throws for the Pistons. 8:06 left to play in the first half, guys. Appreciate you guys all tuning in. Isaiah Stewart at the free throw line, puts up a shot, knocks it in. 38-34 basketball game. Make sure I got these timeouts right. The timeouts are always the one thing I can never really manage too well. Okay, it looks like I got them right. Both teams have used a timeout. Okay, solid. All right, Isaiah Stewart at the free throw line. Second free throw on the way. It is in and out. No good. 38-34 still. 8:03 left to play in the first half. LaMelo Ball with the basketball at the top of the key. Swings it around to Knuppel. Knuppel finds LaMelo at the top of the key, working on Ron Holland. LaMelo, cross-court pass to Knuppel. Off his hand. It's going to be Pistons basketball back the other way. 7:47 left to play in the first half. Cade looking to push it here for the Pistons. Hornets have 9 turnovers. Pistons have 5 in the first half so far. Cade working inside to Tobias Harris. Harris looking to post up here. Right-handed jump shot is no good. He is fouled, though, by the Hornets, and Tobias Harris is going to go to the free throw line. Appreciate you guys all stopping in. Welcome to the show. $38-34 basketball game. Tobias at the free throw line. First free throw on the way. It is up and in. 39-34 basketball game. Pistons take a 5-point lead. 7:33 left to play in the second quarter. Javonte Green and Jaden Ivey come in for the Detroit Pistons. Tobias looking to make something happen here for the Pistons. Tobias at the free throw line. Second free throw on the way. It is good. 40-34 basketball game. Hornets looking for an answer as we approach the end of the first half. LaMelo working on Jaden Ivey. LaMelo drives to his right. Cross-court pass to Miles Bridges. Bridges gets it right back to LaMelo, though, who's working on Ivey. Bridges working inside, headed, blocked by Tobias Harris, blocked by Isaiah Stewart. Pistons have numbers looking to push it. Jaden Ivey, cross-court pass to Javonte Green, swiped away, though, by Miles Bridges. So Bridges gets blocked. He comes back all the way down and blocks the shot for the Pistons end. Isaiah Stewart and Tobias Harris, nice defense on the other end of the court for the Pistons here. So it's going to stay here with Detroit. 7:05 left to play in the first half. Jaden Ivey kicks it back around to Cade. Cade at the top of the key for 3. No good, off the mark, boarded by Miles Bridges. Bridges looking to push it for the Hornets. Working inside, left-handed layup is good. Tough shot from Miles Bridges. 40-36 basketball game. Yeah, Hornets won't go away. They're making this a competitive game here down the stretch. 6:40 left to play in the first half. Cade with the basketball. Gets it around to Tobias Harris. Tobias working inside on Miles Bridges. Puts up a shot. He gets fouled by Miles Bridges. And Tobias Harris is going to go to the free throw line. Miles Bridges can't believe it. Pistons take a timeout here. Commercial break underway. Appreciate you guys all stopping in. Like the live stream, guys. Subscribe if you guys are new. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, let me know in the stream. Yeah, again, Hornets are one of those teams, like I said, where they've got some nice, solid players on their team. Like I said, Knuppel's having himself a terrific rookie season. He can really shoot. And yeah, like I said, when LaMelo gets going, LaMelo is one of the hardest players to defend from the three-point line. So definitely some things to look out for down the stretch for sure. All right, guys. Looking to go here for the Pistons down the stretch. If this is your first time here, guys, like I said, hit the like button, subscribe if you guys are new. Hopefully you guys are all having a fantastic night. Appreciate you guys all tuning into the stream. Hopefully you guys are having a great, merry holidays, Christmas next week. Looking forward to spend time with your family and loved ones. Jesus is the reason for the season. And, yeah, God is great. Looking forward to the rest of the stream with you guys, man. Hopefully all of you guys have a great, happy, and healthy 2026 to your new year next year. And looking forward to it. So, good stuff. All right. So, coming back from commercial break here. Amen, EJ. Pistons are up by 4, approaching the end of the second quarter here. Again, Pistons are off to one of their best starts ever in their career for their team-wise. You know, they're number 1 in the Eastern Conference. I don't think anybody and their mother expected that. If you were to tell me 5 days before Christmas that the Pistons would be the number 1 team in the Eastern Conference, considering the fact this team lost 28 games in a row 2 years ago, you think I'd be crazy. But J.D. Bickerstaff, Trajan Langdon, Cade, credit to Tobias Harris, too. I think Tobias Harris low-key shaped this Pistons culture, kind of brought in that uncle mode veteran presence where really that's been Cade's legit first stretch 4 that he's had as a teammate in the NBA. When you put shooters around your MVP type player, it's amazing what things can happen. So you'd think, oh man, we actually go out and sign shooters in free agency. We can actually win basketball games. Who would have thought? So looking forward to go here down the stretch. Like I said, appreciate you guys all stopping in. It means a lot. And we'll see what we got going down here down the stretch. I see Hooper on my phone. Hooper's awesome. They're interviewing Tarek Skubal right now on the broadcast. Back-to-back Cy Young Award winner. Hopefully he stays as a Tiger, man. A lot of speculation. He might go to the West Coast. We don't really know what's going to happen quite just yet. I don't think anybody's ever won 3 Cy Young Awards ever in a row. So if he does that, that would actually be insane. So we shall see. So getting back from commercial break here. Pistons up 40-36. Looking to see what the Pistons can do here. Tobias Harris knocks down the free throw. 41-36 basketball game. Hornets looking to push it here against the Pistons. Knuppel, Bridges, Kalkbrenner, Green, and Mann on the floor for the Hornets. Kicks it around for 3. Tough shot from the Hornets. 41-39 basketball game. Miles Bridges knocks down a corner 3. Tough shot from Miles Bridges. Pistons are up by 2 with 6 minutes left to play in the second quarter. Jaden Ivey with the basketball. Nearly had it stolen away. Kicks it around to Jalen Duren. Duren working inside. Left-handed layup is no good. It's going to be boarded by the Hornets, and the Hornets have numbers. Miles Bridges going coast to coast. He's going to get fouled midair by Jalen Duren, and Miles Bridges is going to go to the free throw line and try and tie this basketball game. Most consecutive Cy Young Awards is 4. Greg Maddux did it with 4. Oh, and Randy Johnson. Okay. Wow, they won 4 in a row? That's insane. Holy cow, dude. Yeah, I know Scubal's like an elite company. Like, there's only been like 10 or 11 guys ever to have 2 or more Cy Young Awards in like MLB history, so that's elite company. And most of them are all Hall of Famers. Every single pitcher that has at least 2 Cy Youngs or more, I think they're all in the Hall of Fame. Miles Bridges knocks down the first free throw. He's got 9 points so far. Bridges' second free throw on the way is up and in. Tie basketball game. 41-41 here. 5:50 left to play in the first half. Karis LeVert, top of the key for 3. Off the mark. Takes a weird bounce. It somehow ends up in Asar Thompson's hand, and he's going to get fouled, and Asar Thompson's going to go to the free throw line. That ball hit the back of the rim. It went like 10 feet in the air. Asar went to grab it. He gets fouled by Mann, and Asar Thompson's at the free throw line. Wow. Crazy turn of events right there. Pistons 41, Hornets 41. Asar Thompson, 5 points, 3 boards, 2 assists so far in this game. Asar, first free throw on the way. It is off the mark. Packers are going forward on 4th and 1 right now against the Bears. Big game in the NFC North. Asar looking to put down the second free throw here. Mason Plumlee checks into the game for the Hornets. Pistons veteran. Plumlee, I think, spent like 2 years with the Pistons years ago. He's been with a ton of different teams in his career. Asar knocks down the second free throw, takes a 1-point lead here. Pistons 42, Hornets 41. Mann with the basketball for the Hornets, working on Jaden Ivey. Kicks it around to Knuppel on the right wing, working on Asar Thompson. Knuppel, mid-range jump shot. It is off the mark. It is going to be boarded back by the Hornets, though. For 3 from the corner, it is no good by the Hornets. Kicks it back around to Jaden Ivey. Ivey on the left wing, working on Miles Bridges. Ivey, mid-range jump shot from the corner. It is no good. Beef Stew tried to save the rebound. It's going to be stolen away, though, by the Hornets. And Green comes up with a steal. Kicks it around for 3 for Green. It's off the mark here. Hornets regain possession, though. Another offensive rebound. Kicks it around to Green. Green drives to his left. It is stolen away, though, by Asar Thompson. Asar working to push it here. Jaden Ivey from the corner for 3. Off the mark. Pistons save it, though. Ends up in Beef Stew's hands. Green steals it. Green looking to push it coast to coast. Right-handed layup. It is good. Wow, what a sequence of events that was. 43-42 basketball game. Pistons have not made a basket in the last 5 minutes of this game. Karis LeVert, top of the key. Swings it around here to Asar Thompson. Asar working inside. Kicks it back around here to Karis LeVert. It's going to be called for a travel, though, on Asar Thompson. It's going to be a turnover for the Pistons. 4 minutes left to play in the second quarter. Asar's not happy with that travel call that he got. So Green, good defense on Asar. There's about 4 minutes left to play in the first half. Asar sits down. So we're going to see who can control the momentum here as we close out the first half. Hornets are on a 9-2 run right now. Man, cross-court pass to Jones. Jones kicks it around to Man for 3. Man, no good, off the mark, boarded by Mason Plumlee. Kicks it around to Knuppel. He thought about a 3. Kicks it around all the way around to Miles Bridges at the top of the key, working on Tobias Harris. Working inside to Plumlee. Plumlee working on K. Kicks it around to Man. Man, mid-range jump shot. It is good. Friendly shooters roll for Man. 45-42 basketball game. Hornets take a 3-point lead. 3:20 left to play in the third quarter. Karis LeVert working inside to Isaiah Stewart. Stewart working on Plumlee. Has it stolen away, though, by Knuppel. Knuppel on the opposite end of the court. Spot-up jump shot. It is off the mark, boarded by Isaiah Stewart. Cade with the basketball, looking to push it for the Pistons here. Cade with the basketball, looking to post up Man. Cross-court pass to Isaiah Stewart, top of the key for 3. Hits it to go. Huge hoop for Isaiah Stewart. 45-45 basketball game. It's a tie game here, and the Hornets have to take their second time out. So Cade finds Isaiah Stewart, top of the key. Haven't really had many three-point shots for the Pistons so far in this game. Absolutely needed that to stop the bleeding a little bit. So we're going to see how that progresses down the stretch for the Pistons. So a commercial break underway here. Pistons 45, Hornets 45 on this Saturday night. Appreciate you guys all tuning in the stream. Hopefully you guys are all doing fantastic. Like and subscribe if you guys are new. And we are all good to go. Hopefully you guys are all having a fantastic night. Like I said, Pistons, Hornets, 45-45 basketball game. As we move on into the closing stretch here of the final minutes of the second quarter here. Again, Hornets, their record isn't that good, right? But they do have a lot of nice, young, promising pieces. LaMelo Ball, when he was a rookie in the league, he was a big-time hotshot rookie. Has dealt with some injuries in the past. Miles Bridges every now and then can play well. Brandon Miller. So they've got a bunch of, first-round draft picks that they're still trying to work into their offense. Again, Hornets have been not good the past several years. They're trying to turn it around. Michael Jordan, he did own the team for a bit. But we'll see if the Hornets can turn this around the next coming years. I mean, they do have their first-round draft pick. It is protected in the lottery, so there'll probably be another lottery team for the Hornets this year. But again, Knuppel, a lot of sharp spots for him. I mean, he's been playing terrific. He's arguably one of the best three-point shooters in the NBA right now with the Hornets. So definitely looking forward to it here. What's going on, BD? How you doing, buddy? Yeah, a lot of good games tonight so far. So Absolutely. Play-by-play reaction commentary stream tonight. JON on Twitch. Appreciate you stopping in. Got a commercial break right near here. It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Bears going against the Packers. Caleb steps in the pocket, looks, fires over the middle of the field. He's got his man for a first down. Is that Burden? That might be Luther Burden. Yeah, that is Burden. That's the rookie they drafted. Still in a commercial break right now, guys. So, appreciate you guys all stopping in. Welcome to the show. Alrighty. Rasheed Wallace, shout out Rasheed. He got inducted into the Michigan Sports Hall of Fame. That's pretty cool to see. It's kind of weird because, like, he's not from Michigan, but his tenure with the Pistons, obviously won the 2004 championship with the Pistons, a big part of that 04 team. You know, we got him in a trade, I believe, coming from the Blazers, I want to say. So that was a big part of that 04 run. Coming back from commercial break here. Appreciate you guys all stopping in. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you guys are all doing fantastic. Duncan Robinson's got 3 points and 3 fouls. Again, we cannot have him get in early foul trouble because outside of Duncan, like I said, there isn't really many 3-point shooters. I mean, obviously you have Cade, but like outside of Duncan, you know, we really needed Ivy to kind of come back into his own last year where he was kind of progressing as our second option. So we'll see if we can keep that up here. So Hornets with the basketball back the other way. LaMelo Ball at the top of the key, working on Asar Thompson, kicks it around to Miles Bridges. Deep three, way off the mark. It's going to be a shot clock violation. Doesn't matter, though. Pistons rebound it, and they're looking to push it here for the Pistons. Cade on the right wing here. Cade working inside, kicks it around to LeVert at the top of the key. Gets it back to Tobias. Tobias working on the left wing. Tough shot is good. He gets another friendly shooter's roll. Pistons have a 47-45 lead here. LaMelo Ball with the basketball. Works to his right. Right-handed layup is no good. Boarded by Isaiah Stewart. Cade with the basketball. It's going to be a defensive foul called on LaMelo Ball. So the Pistons, they are in the bonus. LaMelo Ball can't believe it. He actually picks up a technical foul. So LaMelo thought he got fouled by Asar Thompson. Yeah, that's kind of all ball from Asar there. I don't think he fouled LaMelo. So LaMelo was upset at the refs. And he picks up a technical foul. So the Pistons get lucky here. They're going to actually shoot a free throw here. And they're going to keep the ball. What's up, Devin? Tobias, what he's been doing so far in this game. Tobias has 9 points, a board, and a steal so far in this one. 2 minutes left to play in the first half. Cade with the basketball, working on Knuppel. Cade going to work on Knuppel from the left wing. Right-handed layup is no good. Put back up and in, though, by Isaiah Stewart. Tough shot from Isaiah Stewart. Cleans up Cade's mess. Slams it home. And the Pistons have a 4-point lead here. Jones is working on Asar. Kicks around to Knuppel, who's working on Cade. Knuppel inside to Mason Plumlee. Swings around to Miles Bridges. Bridges working to his left. Left-handed layup is off the mark. It's going to be, I believe, Pistons basketball. Pistons are on an 8-0 run here the last minute 33 to close off this second quarter. So definitely something to think about moving forward here. 1:28 left to play in the second quarter. Tobias, I believe, he believes he actually kind of, they're going to challenge this here. We're going to see where the ball actually left off of first. Plumlee and Tobias were scrapping for it. It looks like it came off of Mason Plumlee's fingertips, though. So I think this is going to be Hornets going to look. Yeah, they're going to probably overturn this. It's going to be Pistons basketball. So we're currently in the middle of a commercial break. In a challenge right now, Tobias and Mason Plumlee were fighting for the loose ball. Originally, they called it Charlotte Hornets basketball, but then they showed the replay just now. It looks like it's off of Mason Plumlee's hand, so they're going to probably overturn this. So, good deal. Pistons 49, Hornets 45. Pistons up by 4. Hopefully, you guys are all having a fantastic night, though, guys. Appreciate you guys all tuning in. Hopefully, you guys like my play-by-play original commentary, reaction analysis, and we got a halftime break coming up here soon, guys, and I'll see you guys after halftime. 1:28 left to play in the first half. Yeah, ball, it looks like, clearly goes off of Mason Plumlee's fingertips, so it's going to stay here with the Pistons. Good deal. Wow, the Bears just, like, fumbled it horribly on 4th and 1. That was crazy. All right, 1:28 left to play in the first half. Challenge, I believe, is going to be successful from the Pistons. Ball clearly goes off of Mason Plumlee's fingertips. So it's going to stay here with the Pistons. Pistons do win the challenge. Again, for whatever reason, the NFL is the only sport where you cannot challenge the referee. In hockey, in basketball, and in baseball, you can all challenge the refs. The umps, the refs, except football. For whatever reason, you cannot challenge a flag, which is stupid, in my opinion. Now, I understand it would slow down the tempo of the game if it was every single penalty, but say you get like one. You get one call a game. If you get it right, you get to keep your call. If you get it wrong, then you lose a timeout. It's the same situation in the NBA. So I don't know why that the NFL can't do that, because there's been multiple instances where referees have just cost teams games, and before you know it, people say, oh, it's not really a huge problem until it affects their own team. And then they start to get upset. So, something to keep an eye out as a thought moving down the road maybe in the next couple years. 1:28 left to play in the first half here. Hornets with the basketball. Pistons actually lose that challenge. I can't believe that. So, I thought it was off Plumlee. I guess not. So, the Pistons lose a timeout here. So the Pistons get it right back, though. Cade with the basketball, working on Jones, goes to his left. Left-handed layup is good. Smooth operator, Cade Cunningham. 51-45 basketball game. Pistons go up by 6. LaMelo Ball has it with the Hornets back the other way. LaMelo switches off to Cade, kicks it around to Miles Bridges. Bridges working inside, right-handed floater. It is no good, off the mark, boarded by Tobias Harris. Pistons have numbers back the other way. 50 seconds left to play in the first half. They're on a 10-0 run here. Tobias looking to post up on LaMelo Ball on the left block. Tobias working inside. Shot is up, no good. It's going to be a foul called, though, on the Hornets, and Tobias Harris is going to go to the free throw line. 42 seconds left to play in the second quarter. That's another foul on LaMelo Ball. So Tobias is going to go right back to the free throw line. He's going to try and knock down these free throws here. Both teams are in the bonus in the final minute. Tobias, first free throw on the way. It is in and out, no good. 42 seconds left to play in the first half. LaMelo, can't believe it with the official. He got a technical foul earlier in this game for arguing a call with the official. So Tobias trying to put in the second free throw. Second free throw on the way. Up and in. Gets it to go. 52-45 basketball game here. LaMelo Ball looking to push here for the Hornets. LaMelo on the right wing. Brandon Miller sets the screen for LaMelo. LaMelo working inside, right-handed floater. It is no good, off the mark. It is boarded by Cade. 30 seconds left to play. About a 7-second difference between the game clock and the shot clock. Cade looking to set up the offense here. He's rocking a headband here with the braids he's working tonight. Cade looking to set up the offense. Karis LeVert sets the screen for Cade. Cade switches off to Miles Bridges. Cade looking inside to Asar. Asar turnaround jump shot is good. Tough shot from Asar Thompson. 54-45. 5 seconds. 4 seconds. LaMelo Ball has it. Puts up a shot at the buzzer. Blocked by Beef Stew. Brandon Miller gets it back. Puts up a shot. No good. And the Pistons have a 10-point lead at the half. Appreciate you guys all tuning in. Like and subscribe. We got a halftime break underway. I will see you guys after halftime. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, let me know in the chat, guys. Let me know. Good game so far, though. Pistons up by 10. Looking to push it down the stretch here. Appreciate you guys all stopping in. Like I said, like and subscribe if you guys are new. We're currently in a halftime break right now. Just chilling until the third quarter starts here. Any questions, comments, concerns, guys, let me know in the chat. Still in a halftime break. Should be momentarily we get back in action. Oh, did he, Ethan? Getting the crowd fired up. I like Hooper. He's cool. We are back from halftime break, guys. Appreciate you guys all tuning into the stream. Back for the third quarter, guys. Hornets put up a shot. Pistons put up a shot, Duncan Robinson knocks down the three, 58-45 basketball game, and we are off and running in the third quarter. Brandon Miller, turnaround jump shot is off the mark, boarded by Asar Thompson. Pistons have a 13-point lead coming back down the other way. Asar Thompson looking to set up the offense here. Stolen away by LaMelo Ball. It is going to be a clear path foul on Duncan Robinson, which I believe warrants a free throw for the Charlotte Hornets as well coming up. Again, Duncan Robinson has had his issues of getting in early foul trouble the past couple of games for the Pistons so far this season. But does knock down the three to start off the second half, which is good to see. Pistons 58, Charlotte 45. So a foul called on Duncan Robinson. He's lucky that wasn't a clear path foul. That was really close to a clear path foul. So Kalkbrenner with the basketball, dishes it back inside to Brandon Miller, working on Cade Cunningham, puts up a layup, and it is up and in. 58-47 basketball game, 11:07 left to play in the third quarter. Cade with the basketball on the right wing, kicks it inside to Jalen Duren, going inside to Kalkbrenner, puts up a lefty layup. It is good. Tough shot from Jalen Duren. 60-47 basketball game as we progress into the third quarter here. Duren's got 8 points and 3 boards for the Pistons here. LaMelo Ball going coast to coast, kicks it back outside to Brandon Miller from the 3. No good. Boarded by Duncan Robinson. Cade with the basketball back the other way. Spin move from Asar Thompson, puts up a shot and misses it. Knuppel with the rebound. Back the other way for the Hornets. Left-handed layup is no good. Boarded by Tobias, and the Pistons have numbers back the other way. Tobias kicks it around to Cade from the left wing for 3. Hits it to go. Huge shoot for Cade Cunningham. 63-47 basketball game. Pistons are rolling. They are up 16 here. Cross-court pass to Miles Bridges for the alley-oop slam. 63-49. Cade with 18 points and 7 boards so far. Having himself a pretty good game. Cade with the basketball. Working inside. Puts up a shot. No good. It's going to stay here, though, with the Pistons, I believe. Appreciate you tuning in, Steve. Thanks for being here, buddy. What's going on, Steve? Pistons 63, Hornets 49. Hope you guys are having a fantastic evening. Welcome to the show, folks. 9:57 left to play in the third quarter. Pistons up by 14. Cade gets it inside to Tobias Harris, looking to post up here. It's going to be a foul, though, going away from the basketball, I believe on LaMelo Ball. It's going to stay here with the Detroit Pistons. 9:55 left to play in the third quarter. Pistons looking to continue this tempo here early in the second half. Gets it back inside to Cade Cunningham. Duren sets a screen for Cade. Cade rolls off the screen, working inside. Right-handed floater is no good. Gets his own rebound, though. Kicks it out to Duncan Robinson from the left wing for 3. Hits it to go. Huge hoop for Duncan Robinson. 66-49 basketball game. Pistons go up by 17. Brandon Miller with the basketball. Swings it around to Knuppel. Knuppel works inside. Puts up a shot. It is fouled, I believe, on Duncan Robinson. And Knuppel is going to go to the free throw line. 9:27 left to play in the third quarter. Knuppel looking to shoot some free throws here for the Hornets. Really like Knuppel's game. Can really shoot it from the three-point line. Free throw on the way is up and in for the Hornets. Yeah, he is rookies all-time, highest rank in three-point field goals made. He is top 5 all-time for a rookie season. That's crazy. In the company of Jason Williams, Larry Bird, that's some pretty legit company right there. He's got 12 points, 5 rebounds. Misses the second free throw here, though. It does go off the Pistons. It's going to stay here with the Hornets, though. Hornets inbound here to LaMelo. LaMelo working on Asar Thompson. LaMelo drives to his left, puts up a shot. No good. It's going to be a foul called, though, I believe, on LaMelo Ball. They're going to call it an offensive foul on LaMelo Ball. He is not happy with the referees at all there. So Asar doing his best job of defending him. LaMelo gets called for an offensive foul. Miles Bridges has to hold back LaMelo to make sure he doesn't get a second technical foul. Stolen away, though, by the Hornets, and LaMelo Ball looking to push it here. LaMelo puts up an alley-oop slam for the Charlotte Hornets to Miles Bridges. 66-52 basketball game. Cade with the basketball swings around to Duncan Robinson from the corner for three. Hits it to go. Count the bucket and the foul. Duncan Robinson has caught lightning in a bottle. He drills it from the corner. Cade finds him. He gets fouled, and Duncan Robinson's going to go to the free throw line and try and complete a 4-point play. LaMelo Ball called with the foul. LaMelo Ball now getting in foul trouble. Definitely catches Duncan Robinson in the air in the act of shooting. Duncan with a little celebration on the floor here. Pistons bring him up, and he's going to try and complete a 4-point play here. So Duncan was slow to start this game. He's been hot, though. He's 4 for 7 from the three-point line. That's LaMelo's 5th foul. So they got to sit him down for a while. Duncan Robinson knocks down the free throw. 70-52 basketball game. Hornets looking to push it here and try to get some kind of momentum here. They are without LaMelo Ball. He's got 5 fouls, and the third quarter just kicked off. Miles Bridges, cross-court pass to Mann for 3, airballs it. Tobias Harris with the rebound. Pistons looking to push it for the Pistons. Tobias working inside to Asar. Asar thought about a 3, gives it up to Jalen Duren for the mid-range J. No good, off the mark, boarded by Knuppel. Hornets looking to push it down the other way. Knuppel with the basketball, feeds it inside to Kalkbrenner, puts up a shot and puts it in. Again, he's 7'1" out of Creighton, having a solid season for the Hornets. Tobias Harris with the basketball back the other way for the Pistons. Tobias looking to push it here, working inside on Knuppel. Thought about a mid-range J, swings it around to Jalen Duren. Duren going inside to a tough shot from the glass. Puts it up and in, 72-54 basketball game. 7:50 left to play in the third quarter. Knuppel swings it around to Mann. Mann working on Asar Thompson. Runs into a brick wall. Swings it around back outside to Miles Bridges, who's working on Cade. Miles working inside. Right-handed layup is no good, boarded by Jalen Duren. Cade with the basketball. Alley-oops it to Asar Thompson for the slam, 74-54. Hornets got to take a timeout, and the Pistons go up by 20, and the Hornets are begging for mercy. Pistons with authority to start this second half, man. Cade, Asar, the duo lob threat connection, and Asar hangs on the rim for good authority, and the Pistons take a 20-point lead here. Heading into about 5 minutes left to play in the third quarter. Good stuff all around from this Pistons team. And again, a little bit of a shaky start from the Pistons tonight. Again, LaMelo Ball had a quick couple threes to start this game. Pistons go up by 10, though, at the half, and now they're on cruise control, up by 20 points here. 20 points here. You might start to see some third stringers in here for both these teams. But yeah, LaMelo Ball, 5 fouls, and he picked up his 5th foul with about 8 minutes left to play in the third quarter. Not ideal if you're the Charlotte Hornets right there. I like LaMelo's game. The problem is, though, is, like I said, he can get a little sloppy sometimes with his shot selection. He does take some crazy shots in the NBA. I will say, though, he definitely has one of the deepest ranges in the NBA, though, for sure, as a point guard. So, but yeah, I remember like the Ball brothers with LaMelo and Lonzo and LiAngelo and LeVar. I was in high school when that big hype was going on. They were like on every media outlet, and yeah, that was fun. I was like a senior in high school when that whole story broke out. Good stuff, man. Pistons 74, Hornets 54. Pistons up by 20. Give you guys some stats here in the commercial break. Cade right now, he's got 18 points, 8 rebounds, 8 assists. He's 2 rebounds and 2 assists away from a triple-double. You have the entire starting 5 right now in double figures. Duncan's got 13. Asar's got 10. Tobias and Jalen Duren both have 10 as well. Beef Stew, 8 points off the bench. Yeah. like to see it so far from the Pistons. You're getting multiple guys in double figures. Anytime you can do that, that's pretty good news for your team overall, for chemistry building wise. I like how they pass around the sorry, my computer had a seizure. I like how they pass around the belt. It's like a team belt. It's basically goes to the MVP of the game, and they pass it around the Pistons locker room after every game. I think it's pretty cool. And ever since they started that, Pistons have been playing well. So whatever works, man. Keep the camaraderie going. All right, Pistons up by 20 at the commercial break here. Coming back from commercial break, looking to keep the pedal to the metal for the Pistons down the stretch here. I always like calling close basketball games. I mean, it's fun to call blowouts, but it's more fun to call close games. Like the Dallas one we had the other day was really exciting. Knuppel kicks it around to Brandon Miller from the corner for three. Off the mark here, boarded by Duncan Robinson. Gives it up to Cade. Cade didn't realize the pass was coming to him. It's all right, though. Asar Thompson gets it anyways. Asar working the other way. Finds Duncan Robinson from the corner for three. Off the mark here, boarded by the Hornets. Hornets looking to push it back the other way. Miles Bridges had it. Gives it back up to Mann. Mann looking to set up the offense here for the Hornets. They're trying to stop the bleeding here. Miles Bridges from the corner for three. No good. Boarded by Brandon Miller. Kicks it back around to Knuppel for three. Knuppel no good. Boarded by Jalen Duren. Pistons looking to push it back the other way. So Cade with the basketball. Pistons 74. Hornets 54. Cade working on Knuppel at the top of the key. Duren goes to set the screen for Cade. Cade rolls off of it. Kicks it back around. It's going to be a foul, though, I believe, on the Pistons. Or maybe it might be offensive 3 seconds for the Pistons. I think that's what it was. Too much time in the paint. So they turn it over here. 6 minutes left to play in the third quarter. A young George Blaha. That's awesome. Yeah, George is the GOAT. Definitely have a ton of respect for George Blaha. He's in his 50th season calling the Pistons games. He's one of my heroes for sure. Appreciate you, Ja. Thanks for the support, dude. 6 minutes left to play in the third quarter. Knuppel working inside. Originally blocked by Jaden Ivey. He's going to get called for a foul, though, and Knuppel's going to go to the free throw line here, try and knock down these free throws. Yeah, it's always more fun when the Pistons... Ooh, Jordan Love is down with an injury. Hopefully Love is all right. He took a scary fall helmet to helmet. Pistons 74, Hornets 54. Knuppel, 12 points, 6 boards, 3 assists for the Charlotte Hornets. Puts up a shot. It is good from the free throw line, 74-54. 5:58 left to play in the third quarter. Knuppel at the free throw line, trying to knock down both free throws here. Second free throw on the way is up and in. 74-56. LaMelo Ball in foul trouble. He's got 5 fouls on the bench. Cade with the basketball, working on Miles Bridges. At the top of the key, Cade spin moves, kicks it back out to Jaden Ivey for 3 at the top of the key. No good. Boarded by Cade. Swings it around to Duncan Robinson. He thought about a 3. Drives to the paint, kicks it around to Jaden Ivey for a mid-range jump shot. It is good. Jaden Ivey gets his 5th point of the game. Pistons go up by 20 here. Kalkbrenner at the top of the key, working on Jalen Duren. Swings it around to Mann, who's working on Jaden Ivey. Mann puts up a right-handed floater. It is no good, boarded by Jalen Duren. Pistons basketball back the other way. Cade from the left wing for 3. Off the mark, boarded by Knuppel. Hornets back the other way. Knuppel working a drive inside. Right-handed layup is no good. He does get called for a foul, and Knuppel's going to go to the free throw line. Foul, I believe, is on Cade, who picked up the shooting foul. So 5:03 left to play in the third quarter. Appreciate you guys all tuning in. Knuppel trying to cut the deficit down to 18 here. He knocks down the first free throw, 76-57. Getting some reserves coming in for the Pistons now. Isaiah Stewart checks into the game to replace Tobias Harris. 5:03 left to play in the third quarter. Pistons 76, Hornets 57. Knuppel knocks down the second free throw, 76-58. Pistons go up by 18. Cade with the basketball, working on man. Ivy sets a screen for Cade. Cade rolls off of it, working inside, trying to get a backdoor cut pass to Ivy. Ivy thought about a shot, swings it around to Isaiah Stewart from the corner for three. In and out, no good. Boarded by Diabate. Boarded by the Hornets. Man looking to push it for the Hornets here. Man working outside. Swings it around to Knuppel. Thought about a three. Now does take the three. Puts it in. Tough shot for Knuppel. 76-61 basketball game. Hornets cut it back down to 15. Cade with the basketball on the right wing. Swings it around to Caris LeVert. LeVert working on the perimeter. LeVert tries to find Duren inside. Backing down Diabate. Duren, left-handed layup is no good. Gets his own rebound. Puts up a shot and gets fouled. And Jalen Duren is going to be going to the free throw line. 4:07 left to play in the third quarter. Hopefully you guys all having a fantastic night. Appreciate you guys all stopping in. Like and subscribe if you guys are new. Pistons blowing out the Hornets right now. Like I said, their next game is against the Portland Trail Blazers on the road. That's a 10 p.m. tip-off, so I'll be breaking down that game, guys. Duren misses the first free throw. I'm going to try and break down. I should be back in time for the second quarter. I'm on a bowling league Monday and Tuesday nights, so the Pistons play the Blazers and then the Kings, but I will be back in time for the start of the second quarter for both games. 4:07 left to play in the third quarter. Duren knocks down the second free throw. 77-61 basketball game. 4:05 left to play in the third quarter. Man with the basketball finds Knuppel at the top of the key, boarded or sworn by Caris LeVert. Kicks it around to Miles Bridges, top of the key for three. Hits it to go, and all of a sudden it's a 13-point basketball game. Pistons were up 20 a moment ago, and now the Hornets, they hit some big-time threes, and now it's a 13-point game. Cade with the basketball, trying to stop the deficit, feeds it inside to Duren. Duren, mid-range jump shot is no good. It is boarded by the Hornets. Here come the Charlotte Hornets. Man with the basketball, kicks it around to Knuppel. Knuppel thought about a three, swings it around from the corner, no good. It is boarded by Duren. Cade gets it back, looking to push it for the Pistons. Jaden Ivey with the basketball. Working on Jones. Swings it around to Cade. Finds Ivy again. Ivy works inside. Backdoor cut pass. Slam for Jalen Duren. Nice job by Jaden Ivey finding Jalen Duren in the back. Good stuff, man. Kalkbrenner, Man, Bridges, Knuppel, Miller. Good deal. So Pistons up by 15. Much needed hoop from Jalen Duren right there. 3:01 left to play in the third quarter. Jaden Ivey gets called for the foul. So Miles Bridges at the free throw line. He knocks down the first free throw. 79-65 basketball game. 3:01 left to play in the third quarter. Jaden Ivey's got 5 points, 2 assists so far for the Pistons tonight. Miles Bridges puts up the second free throw, up and in, 79-66 basketball game. What's up, Marlon? Right now it is LeVert, Holland, Ivy, Beef Stew, and Cade on the floor for the Pistons right now. Cade with the basketball. Thought about a mid-range jump shot. Kicks it outside to Holland. Holland from the corner for three. Way off the mark. Boarded by the Hornets. And it is going to be Hornets basketball. Holland thought it went off of the Hornets. He can't believe it. It looks like the Pistons might challenge this. Hornets looked like Holland thought it went last off of a Hornet. He tried to save it. It was between him and Bridges. Wow, that is awfully close. Yeah, Pistons might have a case there. We got a commercial break coming up here. Pistons, I believe, take a timeout. So we're going to see what this loose ball goes towards. It's either the Pistons or the Hornets. It looked like, I don't know, it was between Miles Bridges and Ron Holland. The ball looked like it came off the back fingertips of Holland. He kind of reached in front of Bridges. Ball goes out of bounds. We're going to see what they rule this here. But again, when you get leads down to 10 in the NBA, if you're like kind of trailing from a big lead, they can slip away very quickly. So it's important to stay aggressive for the Pistons here down the stretch. And again, NBA leads can vanish in a blink of an eye. So when your team goes up by 15, 16 points, you get a couple threes down the stretch, teams start to go on runs in the NBA. Momentum's a real thing, and teams can just get hot at the right moment. So still trying to put down pedal to the metal for the Pistons here, but not looking good the second half of the back end of the third quarter here. 1st and 10 for the Packers. Golden goes in motion. Malik Willis hands it off down to about the 30-yard line. Jordan Love didn't look good. He looked like he got injured. There's a possibility he might have a concussion. He went to the locker room. So big game, Bears and Packers in that division as well. Lions are paying close attention to that game. Lions are hoping the Bears lose that game. Pistons 79, Hornets 66. Appreciate you guys all stopping in, watching the stream tonight, guys. Means a lot. Hopefully you guys are having a fantastic Saturday. Pistons have a West Coast trip next week. They have the Trailblazers on Monday. They got the Kings back-to-back on Tuesday. And then they have a couple days off for Christmas. And then they're back Friday to play the Utah Jazz on the road. So West Coast trip for the Pistons. And I'll be breaking down all those games next week, guys. Like I said, Monday and Tuesday, I'll be about 15, 20 minutes late. I'm coming back from a bowling league. But I should be back in time by the second quarter starts for both of those games, Monday and Tuesday next week. So be on the lookout for that next week. But yeah, looking good so far, man. Pistons 79, Charlotte Hornets 66. And we're going to see what happens down the stretch here. So Pistons coming back from commercial break. Pistons are up by 13 right now. Hornets with the basketball. Diabate working on Isaiah Stewart. Knuppel thought about a three. Does take the three. Puts up a shot. No good. It is boarded by the Pistons. Jaden Ivey looking to push it back the other way for the Pistons. Ivey working coast to coast. Stolen away, though, by the Hornets. Here come the Hornets looking to push it here. Green with the basketball. Swings it around to Miles Bridges on the corner for the Hornets. Holland tried to play good defense. It's going to be an offensive foul called, though, on Miles Bridges. Holland took a shot at the face. They might take a look at this for a potential technical foul on Miles Bridges. Holland was defending Miles Bridges. It was definitely not intentional, though. He definitely slapped him upside the head. Not intentional, though, from Bridges. It's going to be a common foul, though. What's up, Daryl? Sean? Probably not. LaMelo is in foul trouble early. He picked up 5 fouls at the start of the third quarter. So they're going to probably sit him down for a while, but it's not looking good. Yeah, they're going to review this just to make sure it's not a technical foul. Looked like it was nothing really serious from Miles Bridges' point of view. It looked like he just kind of lost his arm and kind of unfortunately caught Holland in the face. So they're trying to see if this is still just a common foul or a technical foul. It looks like it's just a common foul from Miles Bridges. 2:04 left to play in the third quarter right now. Pistons 79, Hornets 66. Hopefully you guys are all having a fantastic night. Appreciate you guys all tuning into the stream. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So the Pistons right now, they got Cade, Duncan, Tobias. This is a wrong lineup. Sorry, guys. They got LeVert, Asar, Beef Stew, Ivy, and Holland on the floor right now for the Pistons. Karis LeVert working around side to Jaden Ivey, gets it back, top of the key for three, no good, boarded by the Hornets. Back the other way goes Jones. Jones working inside. It is blocked by Jaden Ivey. Pistons get it back here. Ron Holland looking to push it for the Pistons. Holland gets it around to Ivey. Inside to Isaiah Stewart. Working backdoor to Karis LeVert. LeVert trying to make a man miss. Kicks it around to Asar Thompson. Asar drives. Loses his footing. It's going to stay here, though, with Pistons basketball. Yeah, LaMelo Ball, he is still on the bench. He has been in early foul trouble. He picked up his 5th foul at the start of the 3rd quarter. He's been in crazy foul trouble in this game. He needs 1 2-point shot from Duncan Robinson. Pistons win by 6. There you go. 1:15 left to play in the 3rd quarter. Brandon Miller with the basketball. Mid-range jump shot is off the mark. It is boarded by the Hornets, though. An offensive rebound. Kicks it around to the Hornets. Swings it around to Jones. He takes a 3 from the right wing. Off the mark here. Boarded by Green. Puts up a shot. Working inside here. Beef Stew. It is going to be a basket. Count the bucket and the foul. So Saloon puts up a shot. He hits it to go. And the Hornets, all of a sudden, are 1 point away from making this a 10-point basketball game. So Saloon is at the free throw line. Puts up a free throw. He hits it to go. It's a 10-point basketball game. It looks like it's going to stay here with the Hornets, though. Maybe an offensive foul. Wow, Isaiah Stewart is called for a foul. He shoved Diabate to the ground, and it's going to stay here with the Hornets, and Diabate is going to go to the free throw line. Turn of events right here for the Hornets. Diabate puts up a shot. No good. It's going to be Pistons basketball. A rare 1-and-1 in the NBA right there. Asar Thompson gets it back at the top of the key, trying to set up the offense. Swings it around Jaden Ivey. He thought about a 3. Tries to go inside. Ron Holland drives baseline. Puts up a right-handed floater. No good. Beef Stew tried to slam it home. No good. Boarded by Green. And the Pistons are trying to play defense back the other way. They get it stolen away, though, by LeVert. Ivey from the left wing for 3. No good. Off the mark. Boarded by Jones. And the Hornets have numbers back the other way here. 22 seconds left to play in the 3rd quarter. Man with the basketball working on Karis LeVert. Swings it around to Brandon Miller. Miller working on Asar Thompson at the top of the key. 8 seconds, 7 seconds, 6, 5. Brandon Miller puts up a 3 from the left wing. No good. He is fouled, though, on the 3-point shot attempt by Isaiah Stewart, and Brandon Miller is going to shoot 3 free throws here. Pistons were up 20, and all of a sudden, Brandon Miller is going to go to the free throw line. He's going to shoot 3 free throws here for the Hornets. What a turn of events in this basketball game. Again, I tell it every time. No lead is ever safe in the NBA. That is Isaiah Stewart's 5th foul, so he's got to sit down for a bit. Hopefully you guys are all doing fantastic. Appreciate you guys all tuning into the stream. Like I said, if this is your first time here, welcome. Hit the follow button. Like and subscribe if you guys are new. Appreciate you guys all stopping in. While I review this, Malik Willis in the shotgun, 3rd and goal for the Packers. Malik Willis steps, looks, fires in the middle of the field, incomplete, and the Packers are going to have to settle for another field goal. It's going to be a flagrant foul called on Isaiah Stewart. So I believe he did not give enough time for Brandon Miller to set his feet and land properly behind the 3-point line. So Isaiah Stewart picks up a flagrant foul, my bad. So that is Isaiah Stewart's first flagrant foul of this game. Brandon Miller is going to shoot 3 free throws here for the Hornets. So Beef Stew sits down. 22-yard field goal attempt for the Packers. They put it up and in. Packers take a 6-0 lead over the Bears. Brandon Miller puts up a shot, gets it in. 80-69 basketball game. I'm sorry. That's the wrong way. Hits both free throws, 79-71. Brandon Miller looking to get all 3 free throws here. Knocks down all three, and because it was a flagrant foul, the Hornets keep the possession. Stewart always doing unnecessary things. Yeah, Isaiah Stewart, I love him, but you are right. He can definitely get aggressive and picks up the dumbest fouls where he just kind of loses his temper and costs his team. And that was one of those moments right there. 2.9 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Hornets have the basketball here, looking to inbound. Hornets get it to Knuppel. Knuppel from the parking lot for three. Airballs it, no good, and we're going to the fourth quarter. A 7-point game. The Hornets were down 20 with about 7 minutes left to play in the third quarter. They come crawling all the way back to cut it down to 7 here, and we're heading to the fourth quarter for a commercial break underway, guys. Like the live stream, guys. Subscribe if you guys are new. Hopefully you guys are all doing fantastic. Let me know how I'm doing. Appreciate you guys all stopping in. Welcome to the party, folks. Yeah, that was all without LaMelo Ball on the floor. LaMelo Ball, he picked up his 5th foul early on in the third quarter. He's been getting in serious foul trouble in this game, so he's trying to figure it out down the stretch as well. But a lot of crazy turn of events here. Welcome to the show. Hopefully you guys are all doing fantastic. Pistons 79, Hornets 72. Make sure I get these timeouts right. That's the one thing I kind of always screw up. Okay, so they've used 3. Pistons have 3 left. Okay, I missed one of them there. There we go. Okay, we're in a commercial break right now. Appreciate you guys all tuning in. Hopefully you guys are all having a fantastic evening, folks. Welcome to the party, ladies and gents. Like I said, if this is your first time here, welcome. Hit the follow button. Appreciate you all tuning in. Got a good one on tap, folks. Don't go anywhere. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, guys, let me know in the chat. Commercial break right now, guys. Give you guys some stats. So heading into the fourth quarter right now, Miles Bridges and Knuppel both leading the way with 19 points. Miller's got 12. LaMelo Ball's got 8. He's not having the best of nights. But again, he got into some serious early foul trouble in this game. Pistons have their entire starting 5 in double figures. But again, they kind of hit a brick wall towards the back end of that third quarter there. So, going to see what happens moving down the stretch here. So coming back from commercial break, Pistons up by 7. Looking to see what they got going on moving forward. LaMelo Ball checks back into the game here for the Hornets. He's got to be careful. He's got 5 fouls. Jones hits a huge 3, and all of a sudden it's a 4-point basketball game. Duran right now has 13 points and 8 boards. So he's doing all right. Duran with the basketball gets it around to Cade. Cade looking to set up the offense here. Swings it around to Ron Holland. He thought about a 3. Drives baseline. Puts up a right-handed floater. It is good. Huge hoop from Ron Holland. Pistons needed that badly. 81-75 basketball game. 11 minutes left to play in the fourth quarter. Brandon Miller fires it to Jones. Jones gets it back. Stolen away, though, by Javonte Green. Pistons looking to push it on the fast break here. Cade slows it down at the top of the key. One-on-one going against Diabate. Swings it around to Ron Holland for 3. It is off the mark. No good. Hornets get possession. Brandon Miller with the basketball looking to drive the other way. Puts up a right-handed layup, and it is good. And all of a sudden, it is a 4-point basketball game. 10:39 left to play in the fourth quarter. This game is far from over. Cade with the basketball. Duran sets the screen for Cade. Cade rolls off it, drives to the hole. Count the bucket and the foul. Cade Cunningham, smooth operator. Cade Icewood, motorcade, gets a huge hoop. count the bucket and the foul, and Cade Cunningham's going to go to the free throw line to try and complete the old-fashioned three-point play. 83-77 Pistons. That's a huge shot from Cade right there. Cade looking to knock down the free throw here to put the Pistons up by 7. Cade's got 20 points, 9 assists, 9 boards. Misses the free throw, though. Hornets rebound the possession. LaMelo Ball kicks it around to Brandon Miller on the corner. Miller thought about a 3. Cade guarding Miller, goes to his left. Miller lost it, stolen away by Ron Holland. Holland with the basketball gets run over by the Hornets. JB Bickerstaff has to help him up on the sideline. He literally ran right in front of JB. So we're going to see what happens here. 83-77 basketball game. Hornets get called for the foul on Saloon. Pistons are going to regain possession here down the stretch. 10-12 left to play in the fourth quarter. Appreciate you guys all tuning into the stream. Pistons up by 6. They're going to actually take a look at this to make sure it wasn't anything flagrant involved. It looked like he just kind of ran over him. I don't see anything intentional or harmful for that, so we'll see. But yeah, Saloon put his body right in front of Holland. Holland ran right over him. He actually dove like really close in front of the front row of the fans. So kind of hysterical play right there. But it looks like everybody's all right, though. Ron Holland just kind of lost his footing. J.D. Bickerstaff had to like dive out of the way. He had to like jump in front of Holland there. 10-12 left to play in the fourth quarter. Pistons have a 6-point lead here down the stretch. Again, it's far from over. It's anybody's basketball game, though. So they're trying to sort things out here. Looks like it's just a common foul on Saloon. It is Pistons basketball. 10-12 left to play in the fourth quarter here. So Cade looking to inbound this pass. Cade inbounds it to Duncan. Gets it right back to Cade. Top of the key. Cade going to drive to his right. Puts up a shot. No good. Duren takes a hard fall. Holy cow. Hopefully Duren's all right. He went straight to the ground on that rebound, trying to get it back. He is shaken up on the play. He went smack down hard on his back. Hopefully Duren is all right, though. Ooh, man. Yeah, that was right on the tailbone. Hopefully he's okay, though. What's up, Dustin? It's a good game here. If you guys are new to the stream, like I said, hit the like button, guys. Subscribe if you guys are new. It's going to be a foul on the Hornets. Jalen Duren's trying to get the rebound. It's going to be a foul, though. Looks like Duren's all right, though. He's back and walking, which is good. 10:03 left to play in the fourth quarter. Cade with the basketball. Pistons up by 6. Looking to push it here. Javonte Green sets the screen for Cade. Cade rolls off it, switches back to LaMelo. Double team, finds the backdoor pass. Cut to Jalen Duren for the slam. What a play from the Pistons right there. Ron Holland finds Duren. Backdoor slam. Duren's got 15 points, 9 boards. Hornets for 3 from the wing. No good. Javonte Green gets the rebound back the other way, blocked by the Hornets. Ron Holland picks it back up. It's going to be a foul call, though, on Saloon, and the Pistons get it back here. So a little bit of tempo from the Pistons down the stretch here. 85-77 basketball game. Appreciate you guys all tuning into the stream. Welcome to the party, folks. Like and subscribe. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays, guys. Jesus is the reason for the season. Next week, spend time with your family and friends and loved ones. All that good stuff. So Ron Holland's going to go to the free throw line. He's got 2 points and 5 boards. The thing I like about Ron Holland, though, is the stats don't really show his true, I guess, assets of a player that he is. He's more of like a spark plug bench type energy steal player than he is like in his stat sheets that will show for him. We took him number 5 in the draft a couple years ago. He got screwed in the lottery that year. But listen, considering how bad that draft class was, Holland's actually not a bad player at 5. He's only going to continue to develop and grow, too. So he definitely fits this Pistons team for the mold and chemistry-wise they're going for. The Warriors or the Suns? Suns. Puts up a shot here. Holland puts it in, 87-77. 9:20 left to play in the fourth quarter. LaMelo with the basketball. Stolen away by Duncan Robinson. Duncan Robinson pickpockets LaMelo, and he steals it for a slam. 89-77 basketball game. Pistons go on an 8-0 run the last minute and 13 seconds. Duncan Robinson is fired up. Hornets got to take a timeout. Pistons go up by 12, and they are in rhythm. What's up, Raquel? 89-77 basketball game here. Got a commercial break coming up for you guys momentarily. Appreciate you guys all tuning in. Welcome to the party, folks. So, Hornets came back. They were down 20 at one point. They cut it all the way down to 4. Pistons, they get their starters back in there, and it looks like the Pistons regain control of this momentum here down the stretch. But again, it's still far from over in this basketball game. Yeah, still a long way to go here in this one. Really, it's anybody's game still. Again, like I said, like double-digit leads in the NBA, you cannot get comfortable with because they can slip away in a blink of an eye very quickly. And like I said, the Pistons were up by 20. They got it back all the way down to 4. Luckily, the Pistons got back on a rhythm again, and they go on a little bit of a run. But still something to monitor as we approach halfway through this fourth quarter. Welcome to the party, folks. Hopefully you guys are all doing fantastic. Like I said, if it's your first time here, hit the follow button, like and subscribe. If you guys are new to the stream, be much appreciated. Welcome to my laboratory. Coming back from commercial break momentarily. Pistons looking to close it on the Charlotte Hornets in this one, guys. Still a long way to go, though. Anything can happen in the NBA. You just got to be careful. All right. Back from commercial break here. Pistons 89, Hornets 77. Hall of Fame class of 2026 notable candidates. Blake Griffin is on that class. Blake Griffin does not belong in the Hall of Fame. If they let Blake Griffin in the Hall of Fame, that is a ginormous reach for a skill set. Scott Skiles, that's a good one. Doc Rivers, coaching-wise. Okay, there's a couple other good names on here, but Blake Griffin, Hall of Fame. I mean, he had a good career, but not, I don't think, Hall of Fame. Kicks it around to Brandon Miller from the right wing. No good. Boarded by Javonte Green. Pistons basketball back the other way. 8:50 left to play in the fourth quarter. Jalen Duren with the basketball, working on Kalkbrenner. Puts it up and count the bucket for Jalen Duren. Tough shot. He's upset. He thought he should have gotten a foul called on him. Pistons go up by 14. Nearly stolen away by Ron Holland. Knuppel gets it back. LaMelo Ball working on Cade. He goes flying into the first row. It's going to be a foul on Cade. Pistons 91, Hornets 77. Appreciate you guys all tuning into the stream. $8:30 left to play in the fourth quarter. LaMelo with the basketball at the top of the key, working on Ron Holland. Drives to his right, puts up a shot. No good. It is going to be Hornets basketball staying here on the floor. Pistons 91, Hornets 77. 8:20 left to play in the fourth quarter. Knuppel looking to inbound this pass here. finds Brandon Miller. Kicks it around to Knuppel. Top of the key, wide open for three. No good. Hornets get it back, though. Put up a shot. No good. Saloon thought about it. Kicks it around to Brandon Miller. Miller with the basketball. Swings around to LaMelo. LaMelo takes a corner three. Off the mark here. Boarded by the Pistons. Cade with the basketball back the other way. Cade kicks it out to Duncan Robinson. Corner for three. No good. Boarded by Jalen Duren. Finds Ron Holland inside. Kicks it around to Cade. Cade slows it up here. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Cade looking to drive. Drives to his left. Lost control. Duren has to put up a shot. Gets his own rebound here. Duren loses it. Stolen away by LaMelo Ball. LaMelo back the other way. He's going to go. Misses his shot. Wow, I can't believe he missed that shot. Missed an easy layup. Back the other way for the Pistons. Ron Holland, cross-court pass to Cade Cunningham. Duren sets a screen for Cade. Cade rolls off of it. Javonte Green gets it back. Green finds Cade. Cade rolls to the rim. Puts up a right-handed floater. Is no good. Off the mark. Hornets get the basketball back. Knuppel back the other way. Knuppel loses it out of bounds. Turns it over. And Pistons regain possession. Pistons 91, Hornets 77. 7 minutes left to play in the fourth quarter, guys. Hopefully you guys are all having a fantastic night. Appreciate you guys all tuning into the stream. On the floor right now for the Pistons, Duren, Cade, Holland, Javonte Green, and Duncan Robinson. Looks like for the Hornets right now, you got Kalkbrenner, Knuppel, LaMelo, Brandon Miller, and Miles Bridges on the floor right now. Duren trying to go to work on Kalkbrenner. Right-handed layup is good. Tough shot from Jalen Duren. 93-77 basketball game. Miller working a drive inside, boarded by Javonte Green. Pistons are running away with it now. Holland drives inside. LaMelo ties him up, and it's going to be a jump ball between LaMelo and Ron Holland. So the Hornets, they were down by 20. They get back down to 4, and the Pistons, they get some of their starters back in, and all of a sudden, they're up by 16 here. Again, Hornets, though, they got some nice players. Tobias checks back into the game for the Pistons. 6:30 left to play in the fourth quarter for the Pistons and Hornets game. Ron Holland and LaMelo Ball, they're going to re-jump this jump ball. Wow, they're actually going to call... I don't know what they just called this. Yeah, so they went both up to jump, and LaMelo looked like he was holding Ron Holland in the air. So that's a foul on LaMelo, and LaMelo's done for the night. LaMelo, 6 fouls. He's done. He sits down on the bench. His night is over with. 8 points for LaMelo Ball. 6:30 left to play in the fourth quarter. Pistons 93, Hornets 77. He's got tattoos everywhere. All over him. Pistons, Holland at the free throw line. Misses the first free throw. I do like that cross on him. Praise Jesus. LaMelo out of the game. LaMelo is out of the game. So he is out. He's done for the night. Ron Holland splits the free throws. 94-77. Pistons go up by 17. Hornets with the basketball at the top of the key, working on Ron Holland. Swings it around to Brandon Miller. Cade is going to get called for a foul, though, against the ball. Pistons are in the shooting bonus. So the Hornets are going to get the basketball here. Pistons up by 17. Cade can't believe the foul call. Again, horrible officiating a couple nights ago against the Dallas Mavericks game. Asar got ejected. JB got a technical foul. Cade got a technical foul. There's a technical foul masterclass against the Mavericks a couple weeks ago. Or not even a couple weeks ago. It was a couple nights ago. My bad. All right. Pistons looking to defend here. Knuppel, mid-range jump shot, finds Kalkbrenner instead for the easy dunk. 94-79 basketball game. 6:02 left to play in the fourth quarter. Cade with the basketball. Cade dishes it outside to Holland. Gets it back, though. Kicks it right back to Holland from the right wing for three. Duren with the rebound here. How about Jalen Duren on the glass? Finds Tobias Harris for a cut for a layup. Cutting Tobias Harris for the easy layup. 96-79. Duren gets credit for the assist. Pistons have 22 second chance points in this game. Hornets only have 5. That's a big difference maker in this game. Miles Bridges loses it. Duren gets it back here. Asar Thompson going coast to coast all the way to the rim for the slam. 98-79. Pistons are running away with it. Hornets have to take a timeout, and the Pistons regain the lead back up to 19. What's going on? XL. One more point from Brandon Miller. Duren's a rebounding machine. He is a monster on the offensive glass. He gets a lot of second chance points for this Pistons team, and that's definitely huge down the stretch, especially in critical situations and game time situations in the fourth quarter. Mind you, as well, Duren, I believe, is, how old is he? 21 years old? Got a bright future ahead. They took away an assist from Melo. Not sure. Yeah, Melo got in trouble, early foul trouble for the Hornets. They had to take him out of the game. He finished with 8 points to end the night. Thoughts on LaMelo's effect on the Hornets? I think LaMelo's a very talented basketball player. But again, there's certain situations where he just takes some of the wildest shots possible. Like, his range is so large on the floor. Like, he can pull it from half court. He can, shoot it anywhere from the three-point line. But again, he sometimes gets a little bit chaotic in certain situations. Very talented basketball player, though. 98-79. Pistons go up by 19 in a commercial break here, guys. Pistons have the Trailblazers on Monday. I'll be breaking down that game play-by-play reaction on Monday. That's going to be a 10 p.m. Eastern start because they're on the West Coast in Portland. So, something to monitor and keep an eye out on. And then, back-to-back, they have the Kings on Tuesday, the next night. Yeah, I mean, they literally, without him on the floor, they cut the deficit, all the way down to 6, and then LaMelo checks back into the game and picks up his 6th foul. But again, he got in such early foul trouble to start this game. It was amazing. He picked up, his 5th foul in, the 9th minute of the third quarter. Same with Isaiah Stewart. They both got in early foul trouble. So, something to keep an eye out on. Coming back from commercial break, what's going on, Way? How you doing, buddy? Appreciate you stopping in. I don't know why I'm upset about Dallas the other night. Yeah, the officiating was so bad in that game, dude. I called that game, and there was some very questionable foul calls. Asar Thompson got ejected. I think that was Asar's first ejection of his career. Just a lot of weird stuff going on in that game. You think Brandon Miller's going to score again? I don't know. He's not on the floor. He actually is on the floor right now. He might. 5 minutes left to play in this game. Jones with the basketball. Dishes it off to Brandon Miller. Brandon is blocked by Asar Thompson. Feeds it all the way up to Ron Holland for the slam with authority. Pistons bench loves it. 100-79 basketball game. Pistons go up by 21 points. They're on a 19-2 run the last 5 minutes of this game. Hornets turn it over. Pistons are running away with it. 4:50 left to play in the fourth quarter, guys. Crazy basketball game through and through. Appreciate you guys all stopping in, watching the stream tonight. Hope you guys are all doing fantastic. Welcome to the party. 4:42 left to play in the fourth quarter. Isaiah Stewart finds Tobias Harris on the post. Tobias working inside mid-range jump shot is good. Tobias Harris, again, he's really the second option for the Pistons right now. Like, if they need a basket, they probably feed Tobias. We're hoping it's Ivy eventually, but he's trying to slowly get back there. Miles Bridges, spin move. Right-handed floater's no good. Boarded by Tobias. Pistons looking to push it the other way. Tobias throws it up to Cade, and he slams it down for the alley-oop slam. 104-79. 4 minutes left to play in the fourth quarter. That is Cade's 14th career triple-double. The man is on a mission. That assist puts him over. And the Pistons love it. Dennis Jenkins, Javonte Green love the alley-oop slam dunk that Cade just got. Cade's 14th ever triple-double in the NBA. He checks out of the game. It was funny. They were leaving Cade in just so he could get that extra rebound, and then they finally took him out. That's awesome. 22 points, 10 assists, 10 rebounds. Asar Thompson with the steal. Loses it out of control, though. Hornets get it back. Saloon goes to slam it home. It is rejected by Isaiah Stewart. Pistons get it back for an alley-oop slam, and Ron Holland missed the slam. 3:40 left to play in the fourth quarter. Brandon Miller fires a three in and out, misses it, gets his own rebound, fires it off to Knuppel. Knuppel thought about it. He has it stolen away by Tobias Harris. Tobias looking to push it for the Pistons. Slows it down, though. Dennis Jenkins checks into the game for the Pistons here. Right-handed floater. It is off the mark, boarded by the Hornets. Hornets down by 25, looking to push it here. Right-handed layup is good from Saloon. 104-81. Pistons in the bonus as the final 3 minutes approach to end this game. Like the live stream, guys. Subscribe if you guys are new. Appreciate you guys all tuning in. Welcome to the party, folks. Tobias Harris with the basketball, trying to post up on Knuppel. Turnaround mid-range jump shot is good. Tobias Harris, man, like, he is so clutch for his mid-range game down the stretch. Yeah, he's the Pistons' number 2 option right now for sure, without a doubt. Him and Duren are kind of tied. The problem with Duren, though, he doesn't really have much of a post game. He's working on it, but Tobias mid-range jump shot, I'd take over Duren. Back the other way for Holland. Kicks it around to Asar. He thought about it, puts up a layup and puts it in. Pistons are now just giving them the business. 108-81. Pistons go up by 27 points. 2:25 left to play in the fourth quarter. This game is over. It was interesting. Early in the third quarter, Hornets cut it back all the way down to 4. And then the Pistons just go on an absolute tear of the century. That is great. Appreciate you guys all tuning in. Welcome to the party, folks. Hopefully you guys are all having a fantastic night. Yeah, this game is over with, guys. 2:20 left to play. They're going to get their third and fourth stringers in here. They're going to take out their starters. That was cool to see, though. Cade, 14th career triple-double. Love to see it, man. Coming back from commercial break here. Pistons 108. Hornets 81. 2:25 left to play in the fourth quarter. Paul Reed checks into the game for the Pistons here. Hornets have it, looking to add some more before the game is over with. Man with the basketball. Stolen away by Javonte Green. Javonte Green looking to push it. Right-handed layup. It is up and in for the Pistons. 110-81 game. Jones with the basketball working on Dennis Jenkins. Jones working inside. It's going to be a kicked ball. It's going to stay here with the Hornets. Brandon Miller is not in. He is checked out of this game. He is not in the game. Diabate at the top of the key working on Paul Reed. 7 seconds on the game clock. Puts up a shot. No good. Boarded by Ron Holland. Cade is out. No. Cade and Brandon Miller are done for the night. Ron Holland puts up a 3. No good. Boarded by Jones. Hornets looking to push it back the other way here. Easy layup for Jones. 110-83 game. 1:30 left to play in the fourth quarter. Jenkins with the basketball. Looking to slow it down here for the Pistons. Paul Reed sets the screen. Looks like it's going to be an offensive foul called, though, on Paul Reed. Appreciate you guys all tuning in, guys. Like and subscribe if you guys are new. Pistons are going to close this one out here, guys. Looks like 37 seconds left. Ron Holland makes a dunk, 112-83. Hornets take a 3, 112-86. About 30 seconds left to play in regulation. And the Pistons are going to take down the Charlotte Hornets. So like I said, the Pistons have a West Coast road trip next week. They got the Trailblazers Monday, the Kings Tuesday, back-to-back, and then they got a couple days off for Christmas, and then they have the Jazz on Friday. Saloon hits a 3. Game over. Pistons win 112-86, and that is the final, guys. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas. Love you guys. I'll see you guys back here Monday night late against the Portland Trailblazers. Have a good one, guys. Adios. God bless. Love you all. I will see you guys on the next live stream. Adios, amigos. Peace out. 22-6. Let's go. See ya.